How do you feel when you think about your current financial situation? Do you have a budget in place? These are questions that might make you feel a tad uneasy, especially if you're in the dark about where your money goes. But that's where budgeting comes into play. It's like a roadmap for your finances. Think of it like this: without a budget, you're essentially driving blind. It's never too late to take control of your financial future. So let's get started. Creating a budget might seem daunting, but it's actually quite simple. Let's break it down into easy-to-follow steps. First, determine your income sources. This includes not only your regular paycheck, but also any side hustles, investments, or other forms of income you might have. Add them all up to get a clear picture of your total monthly income. Next, categorize your expenses. Essentials like housing, food, and utilities are your fixed costs. Variable costs include discretionary spending like dining out, hobbies, or entertainment. Don't forget to account for periodic expenses like insurance premiums or annual memberships. Once you have a handle on your income and expenses, it's time to set some financial goals. These can be short-term, like saving for a vacation, or long-term, like planning for retirement. Your goals will give your budget purpose and direction. Now it's time to choose a budgeting method. There's the classic envelope method, where you allocate cash for different spending categories, or the zero-based budget, where you assign every dollar a job. And then there's the 50-30-20 method, where you split your income into needs, wants, and savings. The best method is the one that works for you. The key to successful budgeting is tracking your expenses. This allows you to see where your money is going, spot any problem areas, and make necessary adjustments. If you find you're overspending in one area, you can reduce spending in another to keep your budget balanced. And finally, remember to review and update your budget regularly. Your income, expenses, and financial goals will change over time, and your budget should reflect these changes. Remember, a budget is not set in stone. It's a flexible tool that you adjust as your financial situation changes. Now that you know the steps to create a budget, let's talk about some tools that can make the process easier. In our digital age, budgeting is no longer confined to pen and paper. There are numerous budgeting spreadsheets and apps out there designed to help you organize and track your expenses. Imagine having a personal financial assistant right at your fingertips. These budgeting tools can provide real-time updates on your spending, help you categorize your expenses, and even send you alerts when you're nearing your budget limit. Some apps even offer the feature of linking directly to your bank account for easier tracking. Moreover, these tools can also help you maintain your budget by allowing you to make adjustments as necessary. Overspent on dining out this month? No problem. Just tweak your budget on the app and you're good to go. Remember, the goal of these tools is not to restrict you, but to empower you with knowledge about your spending habits. The more aware you are of where your money is going, the better you can control your finances. With the right tools, budgeting can become a seamless part of your routine. Before we continue, please consider subscribing to our channel for all the latest personal finance tips and tricks. The more informed you are, the better off you will be. You might be wondering, why go through all this trouble to create a budget? Well, let's delve into the profound benefits that budgeting can offer. Firstly, budgeting gives you control over your money. It's like being the conductor of your financial orchestra, directing every dollar to play its part. You decide where your money goes, rather than wondering where it went. This control can be liberating, empowering, and can bring a sense of calm in a world that often feels financially chaotic. Secondly, budgeting helps you save. It's much like a roadmap, guiding you towards your financial goals, whether that's a dream vacation, a new car, or simply a safety net for a rainy day. When you set aside a certain amount of money each month for savings, you're creating a cushion for the future. And let's face it, who doesn't want the peace of mind that comes with a well-padded savings account? Next, let's talk about debt. It's a burden that many carry, but budgeting can be a powerful ally in the battle against it. By allocating a portion of your income towards debt repayment, you're taking a proactive step towards financial freedom. It's like chipping away at a mountain little by little, until one day, you realize the mountain is a mere molehill. Now let's not forget about goals. We all have them, whether they're short-term, like buying a new smartphone, or long-term, like purchasing a home. A budget is a tool to help you achieve these goals. By planning your spending and saving, you're effectively setting the stepping stones on the path towards your financial dreams. But remember, budgeting is not about restricting your spending. It's not about depriving yourself of the things you enjoy or living a life of austerity. It's about understanding your financial landscape, making informed decisions, and using your money in a way that serves you best. So, think of budgeting not as a restriction, but as a tool for financial empowerment. Budgeting is not about restricting your spending, but about making informed decisions with your money. Let's quickly recap what we've discussed today. We started off by introducing the concept of budgeting, a financial plan that gives you control over your finances. It's all about determining your income sources and categorizing your expenses to guide your spending and saving habits. We then moved on to the steps of creating a budget. It starts with identifying your income and expenses, followed by setting both short and long-term financial goals. Remember, tracking your expenses and making necessary adjustments are crucial to keeping your budget effective. We also touched on the various tools you can utilize for budgeting. Whether it's simple spreadsheets or sophisticated budgeting apps, there's something out there to help you stay organized and on track. Lastly, we highlighted the benefits of budgeting. Not only does it help save money and pay off debts, but it also gives you a sense of financial security and peace of mind. Remember, the first step to financial stability is understanding where your money is going. Start budgeting today and take control of your finances.